What's up, guys? This is Pete from PeteAces.com. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. It is Friday morning, and I hope you guys are starting the day awesome. I hope you guys, or whether or not a lot of people are going on vacation, have a great time. You know, it's good to recharge. It's good to get away from the daily activities, even if it's the simplest thing as going to school, even though it's not that simple. Oh my, right? Or just whatever your daily routine is, just stepping away for a little bit and actually letting your mind be at ease for a second. Because let's all come to self-realization is that the biggest killer towards your progress is stress. Okay, me included. It engulfs your life. It takes you away. It pulls you into a different state of mind. Not only that, you don't sleep correctly, which is something your body is not going to respond well to. Okay, I'm not saying sleeping a lot. I mean sleeping well. There's a difference in quality of sleep versus quantity of sleep. Just because you sleep 15 hours a day doesn't mean you're getting quality of sleep. Sure you probably are if you're sleeping 15 hours a day. It's fucking amazing. But if you're hitting those 4 or 5 and you're functional and you feel refreshed, I always count that as sometimes as quality sleep as long as you're hitting those breaks in between. Um, so with that said, getting away and doing stuff is probably the best thing you could do. Even if that's why I meditate, guys. People don't understand the importance of meditation. Sometimes people think meditating means you're sitting in cross-legged positions, lighting candles, have Ani in the background, and a picture of an elephant with 18 arms. That's what you guys picture meditating. Here's what meditating looks like to me. That could also be meditating. All I do simply is I count my breaths. I sit there and just think about my breaths. And every time I think of something else, I'll start over. So if I'm counting to 20 breaths, focusing on my breathing in and out, and I lose track and I get into another thing like, what am I going to do today? I go back to 1. And that's normal. That's meditating, guys. For a second, you're focusing on one thing rather than the entire life ahead of you besides the entire checklist that you have for the day. And you have to do it. Okay, most people think it's stupid or that you have to get into that, what I talked about, that weird not the fucking word am I thinking of, I don't even know. That weird stigma of meditating is like lighting incense, like you work at Native Art, petroleum oil and hand knit bags, lava lamps. No, it's not meditating. Meditating is staying away from life for a good 10 to 20 minutes and just really focusing on one thing other than your life. Okay, maybe just your present life of your breath. I really went on to a tangent on that. That's not what I want to talk about. I did want to talk more about stress and making sure in the real that if you are stressed out, you gotta talk to somebody. I don't give a shit as a friend, someone that's neutral, someone that you could really unleash the world to, whatever it is that's boggling you down. And I'm not talking about your best friend sometimes, because sometimes talking to your best friend doesn't help. Okay, um, because they're going to empathize with you, and that's someone you don't want. You want someone to give you a perspective of, hey, maybe this is something you should try, or this is something you should try. And I will tell you right now, I was in the gutters the past month. The gutters, like I was down in the gutters with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, hanging out in the sewage with Splinter and all those 4 green guys. But I pulled myself out. Finally went back to my release, which is my therapy, and self-realization that there's a lot of things and steps that I can do, and it puts it into perspective of where you're at, and it helps you understand and it grounds you again. Okay, because I was down, I was really really down. Level of energy, level of everything was just here. Like almost self-worth was not where it wanted to be. I wasn't at a good streamline. I was way below, and I felt it, and I was like giving it to people, and I could feel myself getting. That's not something I want to do because that's not who I am. So if you're having a lot of trouble, go seek some help. You know when stress is taking over your life, and it's going to. You got to do something about it. If you don't, well then just welcome to a whole world of the same feeling for the rest of your life. Because if you're not going to change anything, just like dieting, if you're not willing to change yourself is not going to change. I'll see you guys later. This is Pete, PeteHuff.com. Subscribe. A little more melodrama. I don't even know that's a word. A little more reserved today than usual. Peace out, guys.